today starts our health project. Hopefully all of you were able to get started yesterday with your REACH project. So for the health project, all of this information is also in your packet. I've just retyped it here on Google Classroom, but there's 3 parts to it. So the first thing is this is actually a question, so you can answer it, but you'll need to answer it with what you're going to choose for your project. So for this project, you're going to want to look through all the different body systems we've done, and you're going to pick one of them. Okay? So it says look through your notebook and really think about which one you want to study and make a model of. If you're not sure, ask a Affiliate to help you decide. Okay? So look through these, think about it, maybe read through them, see which one was really interesting to you, which one you want to learn more about, and then you're going to pick it. Okay? You're going to answer this question right here, and that will tell me which one I picked. So it says, I will do my project on the blank, and then when you type it in, I'll know what you're doing. That's how you show me what you selected. Okay? Part 2, you're going to make a Google slide or a brochure. This has all the information about your system. Again, this is in a pink packet. There's also a Google Classroom assignment right here that tells about it. And then 3, create a model of your system, and you can do different kinds of models. So in your packet, I listed a bunch of them. That could be making a poster and labeling it and giving details. That could be making an edible model. Edible means you can eat it, so you could be cooking out of different food items to make it. You could make a model out of Legos. You could make a model out of clay or Play-Doh. You could research how to do it online, and there's some ways to make some 3D models, or you could get some balloons and different things and make a working model of the lungs. There's lots and lots and lots of choices. You're just going to want to look around and see what you can find. Okay? So for part 2, oh, by the way, this project is due at the end of the day on Monday. So that gives you today, Thursday, Friday, the weekend if you need it, and then Monday to have this done. So part 2 is the researching part. It says, create a Google slide or a brochure that informs about your body system. And it says, you can either make a Google slide or a brochure including the following information on your body system. Some of this information will come from your notes, and some of it you might need to research. You should include pictures and make your presentation visually appealing. You need the title, that's the name of your body system. Parts and organs, at least 5 different parts of the body system. Function, what's the purpose of your system in the body? So what does it do for you as a human? Why do we have it? How is it connected to other systems? What type of doctor specializes in your system? Right? So for example, if I needed to go get my eyes checked, I'd go to an optometrist. You can find what's the special kind of doctor that does your system. How can you take care of your body system? And then what are some interesting facts? Okay? Each of these is worth 2 points for a total of 14 points. I did go ahead and make a little human body slide here, just like I did for your reading project, so you can use this if you want to do a Google slide. Everything is here. You just fill in the blanks and add all the detailed information. If I wrote an example, you'll want to highlight this and delete it because it's not part of what you'll turn in. Okay? But there is this option if you want. I also want to show you someone's already turned theirs in. They made this brochure. You can make a brochure in Google Slides if you want. They chose the digestive system. They've got the parts. Yes, this is more than 5, that's fine. The function, what a specialist is, how to take care of it, and some fun facts. And they did more than 3 because there's a lot of exciting facts about the digestive system. They have a picture on each one, and this is a great example of a brochure. This is perfect. Okay? You also can do your brochure on paper. You can get a piece of paper from your house, you can fold it up, and then when you're ready, you can just take pictures of it and turn it in. Any of those are fine. Part 3 is making an actual model. So it says make a poster or a model of your project. And again, I copied this from your pink sheet in your packet this week, so you can get all the information there as well. It says for this step, you'll create a model of your body system. Some example ideas are listed below. You can also search the internet or brainstorm with your family for good ideas. To turn in this part, you'll either take a picture or you can actually take a video of it, especially if it's a working model, and you'll turn it in to me, and then I'll be sharing some of these with the class next week. When you turn yours in, if you really do not want it to be shared, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to try to share as many of these as possible. So some ideas here. You could just make a poster, draw a diagram of your body system, and label the parts. Be sure it's in color. These diagrams should be a little bit nicer than the ones we put in our science notebooks. Okay, so a little more detailed, in more color. You might want to look up some models on the internet or really look at your textbook, make it a little bit better. Okay, A 3D model, you can use Play-Doh, recycled materials at your home, Legos, art supplies. Create a 3D model, label it, make sure you explain the different parts. Okay. You can make an edible model. So it says, get crafty in the kitchen and cook up a model of your system. So this is one that I've seen before. Someone was doing the layers of the skin. So they did a brownie on the bottom, and then they put like a cake, or maybe it's like a Rice Krispie treat, and then they used frosting to decorate it, and they used like a pretzel to be the hair. They kind of like stabbed it in. You get as creative as you want. Okay. Please don't start creating food items in your home without asking your mom, because she might have had a plan for that brownie mix. But talk to your family. You can be as creative as you want on these. Also, like I said, you can search the internet. There's some really cool ideas out there about building moving models, things like to make the heart beat, the lungs breathe, or your muscles and tendons move in your hands. So there's lots of different choices. If you're doing a big system like your skeletal system, you can do the entire body. You could pick a specific part of the body to do, but it should be more than just I drew a picture of one bone. Okay? If you have questions, please ask about them. And again, it says, please check with your parents before beginning your projects. You'll probably need their help, and you probably will. All right. Again, this is due at the end of day on Monday, so that should be plenty of time to work on it. For today, please make sure you've answered this question so I know what you're doing for your project, and then feel free to get started. If you have any questions about this project, feel free to ask me, or you can send an email. All right.